Well, hello everybody. Back in summer 2017, I did a video called Glock 32 Gen 3. 357 Sig is very addictive, and I'll tell you what, that addiction is still growing on me. I really love these little neck down rounds here. 125 grain Winchester white box. Very nice, very addictive. Well, my addiction continues. I'm talking about this little fella right here, the Sig Sauer SP2022 chambered in 357 Sig, and she's a sweetheart. What do you say we take a closer look and check her out, see what it's all about. Let's do this. Well, my friends, before we get into the video about this pistol, you know, there's a couple of things I do want to say about it. All right, just going to lay this right here. Back last month, about the middle of December, I saw this at a local gun shop, Highland Arms in Abingdon, Virginia. It was only 357 Sig model pistol they had in the place, and believe me, it's a pretty good sized gun shop. So, like I said before, yeah, I'm addicted to 357 Sig, and the Glock 32, Glock 31, love them both, but I wanted something a little different to add along with them. I saw that right here, I decided I gotta have it. A little short on cash, so I went ahead and laid it away. I picked it up here about a week ago, and today is January 6th, 2019. And that being said, I hope everybody had a very good New Year's holiday. Now back to the gun here. I laid it away, then I came on home, and I knew there's oodles of YouTube videos about the Sig Sauer SP2022. So I get online, get on YouTube, start checking out the videos. Lo and behold, I've only found 3 videos about the 2022 chambered in 357 Sig, and each of those 3 videos were under 1 minute, and all it was somebody out just firing a few rounds through it. That was it. All the others were in 9mm or 40 Smith & Wesson. Hundreds of them. But none in 357 Sig. Now they had the 2340, somebody put in a conversion barrel. The 226, 229, or P320 models. They had videos about those chambered 357 Sig, but no in-depth, up-close videos on the SP2022 chambered in 357 Sig. And I'm like, gee whiz, you know. I thought it would be a more popular gun. Obviously it's not, or if it is, nobody's made any videos about it. So this gives me a good opportunity to be the first person on YouTube to bring this to your attention right here. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do it right, okay? Now, what do you say we go down here at my little shooting area, some footage I filmed yesterday, and check out how she does. You'll see me taking the first shots out of this right here. Let's do it. All right, my friends, I'm down here at my little shooting area. We see the carrying case here, typical Sig Sauer case. Turn it around, we'll open it up. And there it is, all right. Everything you'd expect it to come with except for one thing. Only come with one back strap. Did come with 2 12-round magazines, as it says on this 40 S&W 357 Sig Pro mags. Now you notice I got a piece of tape right there on the bottom because this one right here I could only get 11 rounds in it. Maybe the magazine just needs to be broken in a little bit. That's my guess. Of course, you got your lock, empty chamber flag indicator, and I have the other magazine already in the gun. Boy, I love them little neck down rounds. 125 grain Winchester white box. Like I said, these back straps are interchangeable, but this one only comes with one. I am going to be calling Sig after I get done shooting here and ask him what the deal is. If this one wasn't meant to come with 2 straps, I'll ask him if I can order one. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. 357 Sig right there on the barrel. Man, I love this round. What do you say we go over here and take the first shots out of this? Alright, my friends, first shots. Sig 2022, 357 Sig. No problems so far. I missed a couple of shots on that little 10-inch gong over there, but I got in too big of a hurry. Go ahead. Now, decocker right there. Try the first shot in double action. Not too bad. I did flinch on that first double action shot. Oh boy. Let's try that again. Let me reload these magazines. Alright, my friends. I was able to get 12 rounds in each magazine this time. Went in very easily. A little bit of wiggle there. Okay. Let's try that first shot in double action once again. Alright. Not bad. Wouldn't say there was a lot of recoil to this. Not really a lot of muzzle flip. About the same as a Glock 32 if you ask me. Alright. Oh. 357 Sig. What do you say we head to the house? Well, my friends, I got to tell you what. I really enjoyed taking those first shots out of this little gun right here. Sweet, flat shooting, and very accurate. once I got my point of aim down. If you notice on that little 10-inch steel round gong, kind of missed the first few shots, but I had to aim maybe just a tad higher, and I had no problem finding the target. And every gun, I guess, it's got a little bit different aim to it. This right here, it does have the high contrast 3-dot sights. We'll take a closer look at it here in a minute. And typical of the 357 Sig round, really no muzzle flip. It's more of that push back in the hand like that. Just a good solid thump back like that. Very manageable, very controllable. The decocker on here worked very well. The trigger wasn't bad in double action, single action, very sweet trigger. Hammer action, not bad at all. Overall, you know, I said 357 Sig's addictive. I can see why these SP2022 sell so well in any caliber. They're just fun to shoot. I want to ask my viewers something right now. Anybody that has this model pistol, doesn't necessarily have to be this caliber. What holster would you recommend? Okay, either IWB or OWB, either one. Please leave me a comment down in the comment section. Because the holsters I have don't even come close to fitting this. All right. This is very comparable with the Glock 32 as far as recoil, muzzle flip, whatever, because there ain't really a whole lot of it. Like I said, that push back in the hand like that. Very nice gun. I gave $479 for this. Okay, I'd laid it away. And tax, I guess it was about 18 bucks tax. So you're looking $500, a little over, 502, something like that. The finish on here, they call this nitron slide finish. Actually, it kind of reminds me of the finish on the Ruger 9E, but maybe this one's a little bit stouter. I haven't had much experience with Sig Sauer products, so the book's still out on how the finish will hold up for me, all right? What do you say we take this on the bench under the bright light, get a closer look? All right, my friends, I've got this SP2022 on the bench under the bright light, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. Let's do a safety check here real quick. Magazine out, as far as that goes, empty. And magazine ejection, I hold it level. Pretty decent, okay? Nothing in the chamber, we're good to go. Let's look at the decocker right here. You saw me use it earlier when I was shooting. Just press down like that, no problem. All right, now double action trigger pull. A little bit of wiggle right there, no resistance, but we start to pull back. Good and solid, you hit the wall, no problem. Now, reset, just that quick. Nice, loud, audible pop. Now, let's go single action. Yeah, a little bit of take up, hit the wall almost all the way back. Just that simple. Alright, now I mentioned the high contrast sights. These 2022s come with high contrast sights or night sights. These are high contrast, like I said. I don't have my reading glasses with me, so hopefully I'm getting this focused in pretty good right there. Easy to pick up a target with this. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the magazines. You have two 12-round mags right here. And as I said earlier, 40 Smith & Wesson, 357 Sig will both work in this mag as it says Sig Pro. Don't know if we can pick that up under the light here or not. Try and get that for you. Anyhow, the finish on here seems to be more of a matted black finish. I do know the slide finish is what they call nitron. But this right here, well, like I said, it's matted, and it's not as smooth as this Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 mag. This, of course, is 9mm. This is dark black. It is slick. Feels really good. This right here, I don't know if this will last longer than the Smith & Wesson finish. Time will tell. But anyhow, two 12-round magazines come standard with this. And earlier in the video, I mentioned I had a piece of tape on here because this mag didn't want to take but 11 rounds. That problem seems to have worked itself out because both mags do take 12 now. Okay? The rail on here, I guess you would call this a 1913 rail right here. I always tend to get Picatinny and 1913 mixed up. Alright, so if I'm wrong, forgive me. But you do have the rail here for the laser and light. A lot of room right here within the trigger guard. As a matter of fact, the way this is shaped and made here kind of reminds me of a Taurus. You know, the original PT-111 Millennium Pro. A lot of room in there. If you're wearing gloves during cold weather months, you can still get a trigger finger in there. No problem. Now, oh boy, taking this thing apart. I have took this gun apart, and it was a bear to do so. I mean, you gotta just pull back so far on the slide, get everything lined up, and then you push in right here on this. This will pop out, and then the slide will come off. Like I said, it was a bear to do. I'm not going to do it here on camera. Earlier I said there are oodles of 2022 videos on here, including Hickok 45, and he didn't seem to have the easiest time doing it either. But you got to remember, this is a brand new firearm, and it is going to be very tight. So I'm not going to waste your time with the takedown when there are so many other videos here on YouTube showing that. I also mentioned the I don't know, palm grips, backslides, whatever you want to call it right here, palm swells. Yeah, you just press in right here, pull it down, comes right off. Different sizes, but again, like I said, this one only come with one, and I am going to be calling Sig and asking them, you know, hey, do you have a larger size? Now this one fits very well. The texture on here feels pretty good. It's not near as aggressive as the M&P 2.0 models, but still yet, I am going to put some Talon grips on here. The rubberized version. I mean, I really like those things, and they do make a world of difference. Now, my friends, we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to go ahead and put this empty magazine back in. There we go. No finger grooves. That's alright. Got no problem with that. But, you know, the way this feels here, it's just nice. Just natural. People say the Sig has a little bit more of a higher bore axis, which is true. But it does not feel top heavy. It's well balanced. Natural point of aim, good line of sight. I really like this. And very comfortable. The hammer here is what they call a bobbed hammer. No problem. And you do have somewhat of a beaver tail right here. And as far as the trigger guard, a little bit of an undercut. Makes for some very comfortable shooting and handling. I like this. Also, another thing that is really good about this model firearm, chambered in 357 Sig. It's kind of like the Glock 23 and Glock 32. They are exactly the same firearms with the exception of the barrel. You got a Glock 23 and want to shoot some 357 Sig, all you have to do is swap out the barrel. Glock 32, you got 357 Sig, you want to shoot some 40 Smith & Wesson, all you got to do is swap out the barrel. Same goes for this right here. 357 Sig barrel, all I got to do is put a Sig 40 Smith & Wesson barrel in it, and I'm shooting some 40 Smith & Wesson. Alright. Very versatile firearm. I know a lot of people, they get the 9mm conversion barrel. Not going to do that on this one. I will get the Sig 40 barrel. Yep, very versatile. You know, got a couple of good choices here. Got two guns in one. Alright. Let's look at the slide catch right here. Alright. I don't like to do this to a empty firearm, but push down. Man, that really slammed home. Like I said, I don't like doing that, but the decocker, bobbed hammer back, no problem. I don't know what else to tell you about this. Sig Sauer SP2022 chambered in 357 Sig. Hey, I'm liking it. What do you say we wrap this up? Well, my friends, we're coming to the close of my first video for 2019. This will be my 7th year here on YouTube, and hopefully I'll be going for another 7 because I really enjoy doing this. This pistol right here, Sig Sauer model SP2022 chambered in 357 Sig. I hope you found this video and information useful. No matter what caliber you might buy this firearm in, you're really going to enjoy it. You're going to find it likable. And Sig does have a very good reputation. And I will be doing an update video on it. I might get a couple of thousand rounds through it first, see how it does. As of right now, I'm not going to say I recommend this firearm. I got to get a lot more rounds down the pipe before I can do that. Because you can't never tell, you know, something might happen, something might foul up. Heck, that even happens with Glocks. Okay, but Sig Sauer SP2022 chambered 357 Sig. So far, so good. I have no complaints. Well, look, this is Mark coming to you on the Garage Guy 879 channel. Hope you all have a nice evening. Like I said, I hope everybody had a very good New Year's holiday. And I hope 2019 brings everybody the best of luck. Catch y'all later.